Around a year ago, I was an anxious little child. I was addicted to video games, I was addicted to social media, I fapped pretty regularly. I was what many people would call a loser. I hung around with friends that treated me like shit. Not all of them were bad, but I shouldn't have taken that disrespect. But I was afraid of being alone, so I'd put up with it. That person a year ago didn't understand how important it was to get away. That person didn't realize all the time that they were putting down the drain for fear of facing their fears. The amount of time that I wasted every single day, multiple hours of my day gone down the drain. I think about this often. Not like every single day, but every week or so, probably once a week. And it makes me proud of how far I've come. Without that insecure little child, I wouldn't have made it to where I am now. And whilst I'm still on my journey, and I'm constantly evolving and growing and becoming a better person, this is something that will continue to change. I don't think I can stress enough how valuable your time is. You don't know how much you have of it. It seems unlimited, but eventually we know that our time will run out. The fear is we don't know when it will happen. We don't know when we will pass on. We don't know how much time we have left. So we need to use our time in ways that are productive and valuable and contributing to the world. Because when we don't take action, we could be missing out on our final chance. I used to have this mindset that I have plenty of time to waste time playing video games and scrolling on social media and fapping. That I would grow up later. I'd grow up next year or the year after. Where did that mindset get me? Oh, it got me sad, isolated, and depressed to an extent. I don't think I was fully depressed, but I was definitely in a sad mood. And even though I was academically smart, for some reason I just couldn't get it into my head that my time was being wasted. When I started to value my time, I started doing things that actually make me a better person, a more healthy person, a person of character, a person that doesn't waste their time on things that literally just made their life worse. My time had meaning. You can't blame previous me and many other men in this generation for deciding to do these things, play video games, use social media, fat. These aren't the underlying problems. They are merely forms of escape. You see, in this society, when so many men and young men specifically, they're lonely and they don't have many friends, they don't really have chances with girls, they're not really good at anything, they try to escape. All these young men are doing is seeking some happiness in their frankly empty and sad lives. In the real world, they're a loser. But in the virtual world, they're actually good at something. They're strong, they're actually good at the game. So in this virtual world, they have some sort of value, some sort of status, they have some sort of friendship, which likely isn't real, but to them it feels like it is. It temporarily hides the pain by stimulating your mind. I'm sure there are a few people that do these things that aren't using it to escape, but for most of the people, this is the case. It is a method to escape their empty and sad lives. Because what's the point in trying? The world is against them. Every big company is trying to make them fail and be weak and not have any power. So why should they even try to begin with? Except you don't have to do this. You don't have to live like this. You can start changing your ways so that you're not wasting your time away and you're contributing your time to things that actually make this world a better place. You can change the world in different ways. You can make it a better place for you being here. You have the power to make a difference by fulfilling your purpose. We all have a reason why we're put on this planet. Every single person was put here for a unique reason. There's a reason why you're here. Every time you waste time playing video games and scrolling on social media and fapping, you're not giving that gift to the world, but you can be worshipped in the real world too. You can begin to be worshipped in reality. One concept that I believe is the most important concept to allow us to realize the importance of our time and where we're spending it is memento mori. This is the concept that death is inevitable, that one day we will die and we do not know when that day will come. So we should live every day like it's our last. Because the truth is, we could get hit by a truck tomorrow, just like that, and you have had nothing. You won't have done anything. All the things you've wanted to do that you keep putting off, you keep putting back, you can't do them anymore. It seems so obvious, but we still take our mortality for granted. We still believe there will always be more time, that we can just do it tomorrow or the next day, or we can do it next week or next month. We only know that we are alive now. So we should start doing what we want to do today. We should start living in the way we believe is the way we want today, because there are those freak accidents that happen. And if you think it can't happen to you, then you're just naive, because it can happen to anyone, because we can die at any time. So we should start fulfilling our purpose now. Because as Seneca once said, you might not be able to go to bed tonight. In the morning he would say this. And then in the night he would say, you might not wake up tomorrow. This is a constant reminder that death can come around at any time. And it's a reminder to not waste time. It's a reminder to continue on the path of prosperity, of righteousness, to continue to do what we believe is right. Just like in the song Head High by Joey Badass, time waits for no man. Of course, this was said in many other songs, but that's just where I remember it from. Time waits for no man. Life isn't going to wait for you. Time isn't going to wait for you. It's already started the race. It's gone already. It's starting the race. If you keep putting things off, it's going to get more and more of a head start. And you're probably not going to be able to catch up to time if you don't make changes as soon as you can. Because if you give time too much of a head start, You'll never get to achieve what you want to achieve. You'll never be able to catch up. Time will not wait for you. But there's no reason you can't catch up to it. You can sprint your ass off and catch up. So take action. Stop wasting your time away. Find something that you know you can do for the world. Find something you can contribute to the world. Do something that'll make the world a better place. Just start today, because tomorrow might be too late. I love you all. Now stop consuming and go create.